2 months, and I finally picked up a new one. So I now have 4 monitors again. And I said at the end of this month I will upgrade to a 6 monitor setup. Right. No one asked, but you're sat in here listening to me rant, so I don't know. You're voluntarily wanting to listen to me, so are you enjoying every single Sunday to listen to my bullshit for half an hour? Yeah, exactly. What are you doing with your life? I don't know, mate. So I'm allowed to go on these little rants.
It's been that long since I've been here that I kind of need to be bringing up to speed on everything. So,
do you want me to cover some shit?
No, I don't mean like trading basics. I just mean what the fuck's been going on, you know?
Oh, okay, yeah. Do you want me to go over gold 1 hour though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Tux did a few weeks ago now, but yeah, it was a whistle stop tour, like, so it's kind of still all new to me, like, but.
Okay, cool. I mean,
and I've looked at gold 1 hour, and all I can see is that break retest, but maybe that's
yeah, that was basically it, to be fair. That was the main decent trade. Let me just send this live stream out to other Discords so we can get some views on the live stream, and then we'll get to it. Live market breakdown. Fuck me, I haven't posted a trade in a little while. Fuck. There we go. Live market yapping session. Okay, Leon. Post. Send a mention. Okay, there we go. We are live on all the YouTubes. Cool. Oh, damn, Tux. Okay. Pound Swiss, Euro. Oh wait, Tux, are you trading old school 50 cal? Fibs and wicks. Sorry, not 50 cal. Yeah. Oh my god, no way. Let me look at these charts. Hemo, were you around when, like, in like 2023 when I went on the crazy winning streaks, and we used to trade literally just level and a fib, 30 pip stop loss, 30 pip take profit?
Yeah. I've been
okay.
I don't know how long I've been in this Discord now, but it's been a while. Like, it's been a good while.
Let me see. You've been in here beginning of last year, 2024 apparently. But yeah, we used to, like, 2023 was basically like my best year trading. And back then, all we traded was a level and a fib. Didn't give a shit about news. Like, I'd hold it through any news. And I went 30-30 on every single pair, no matter the volatility. And somehow that shit worked insanely well. Went on like a 10 win streak, 8 win streak, had like an 80+% win rate. Like, fucking insane. Oh, these are setup stocks. These aren't ones you've taken this week. Okay. Fuck me, mate. Hello, Alec. Hello. I'll look at the setups in a minute then, Tux. Bro always yaps about 2023 all the time. Hey, at least I had a period in my trading where I was doing good. Oh, sorry, that was mean. That's the only thing I can yap about, because there is nothing else to yap about. That is the only time I've done good in my trading, so yeah, I've got to hold on to that to fucking dear life. Right, have you upgraded your camera? No, I've had this camera for a long time. Upgraded the background. Oh shit, wearing a bit of a quarter zip today, looking a bit, yeah, you just went out for a meal. Upgraded the background and stuff. Well, not upgraded the background, moved out to a different place, so the background's different, but yeah, the camera's obviously sexy quality. Yeah. Your face is too big, make it small again. Right, that is crazy. Okay, buddy. That is horrible. Anyway, right, let's we'll quickly go over some pairs and then we'll go over gold and cover gold 1 hour. I'll make this fast as fuck. We'll be here for like 10 minutes tops. Euro Aussie dollar. There was a few levels last week. You had this, you had this. This hasn't been tapped. This was tapped. I can't remember if it had a fib. That's definitely not the fib. It must have been that one. So that did have a fib and a 200 EMA. No, 100 EMA. Yeah, 100 EMA. Gingers have souls. I am not fucking ginger, okay? You took that stop loss. Eesh. I can't lie. Oh, ooh. You took that overnight? That was like a little 4 a.m. trade. Crazy. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I feel like Euro had some fat downside. Yeah, it did, yeah. I can't remember why. I know there was some NZD news last week with rate decisions or some shit. That's the only thing I read last week. But I know some Europe. Okay. It was about NZD then. Yeah. Well. What? Yeah, so it was New Zealand dollar and Australian dollar. So it's something to do with rate decisions. Because obviously, if you look, NZD and Aussie dollar are both gaining strength. Because obviously, EN and EA is going down. So if we look at GN, that probably dumped as well. Yep. And let's go to NU. NU should have pumped. Yes, it did. What about AU? AU possibly also pumped. It did pump. Okay, so that confirms that we saw Aussie dollar and NZD strength last week. 200 IQ. What do you mean 200 IQ? Does this get right? It's getting fucking cooked. Is that sarcasm? But I'm just explaining it. Anyway, that got cooked. I'm lucky I didn't take that, to be fair. It looks like my monitor's just gone blurry. Didn't take that. We did see a breach, so technically it failed to give a pullback. I mean, it technically did do like a little 20. So now are we taking this one by default because we've seen a breach of this? It's already had like a 200, almost 300 pip move. So is this a default trade just with the breach? It could be. If it had alignment, I thought about it, no fib though. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I'm not too sure. What about AU? So obviously EA, we need Aussie dollar weakness. So if AU comes to a nice sell zone, which it could, because that is beautiful on the AU. Obviously, you've kind of got the entire zone for AU. Okay, no, the 4 hour is quite refined. That's not that bad. This is currently like, I mean, you can't really count pips, I guess. But you do have these two levels on AU. This one might already react from this zone, because obviously you've got to kind of look at this entire area of interest. But if we see AU kind of slow down at this level, then EA could be nice. And to be fair, it is like, by just looking at the candles, it's a similar distance. Obviously, you can't base it on pips. If price gets down EA, that's got to be nice. Profit taking level though. I mean, to be fair, I don't really look at profit taking. I don't know. That is literally the only, out of all the confluences, that is the only confluence I don't really look at. What's up? Okay, I just turned in a lo-fi bot up. Yeah, I don't really look at profit taking. Strong moving is just profit taking. Yeah, exactly. They're both kind of the same thing, but either way, I don't really like it. I kind of like a breach. To me, that's a strong move in. I don't know that. I don't like just a strong move in because it's so subjective, like unbelievably subjective. Because first of all, you've got to base it on each pair. Like how many pips is enough for each pair. Secondly, you got to base it on like, yeah, don't make it subjective then, but yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, 250 pips. You can't do 250 pips for every pair. Right. Oh, yen, 250 pips. But then at the same time, okay, so there you go. You've got all the different numbers, G100. But then at the same time, like if you go to lower time frame and you're looking at some of these reactions, is that still a strong move in? I know you count it as Tux, you count it as just like daily candles, right? Without rejection or some shit. Yeah. On a daily. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that. I think I just prefer a breach. To me, if we see a breach of a level, then guaranteed you're going to see a strong move into the next level, obviously. So that's what I use anyway. I don't really like profit taking or breach, not breach, fucking... Forgot the name, bastard. Yeah, that one anyway. So yeah, EA might take that with alignment. Euro NZD, that 61 fib was fucking delicious. But again, I kind of lucky I didn't take that because I do remember this trade. We saw NZD going crazy. So NU was on an absolute monster move. I think I posted this in the chat saying I'm looking at yen or something. I was like, actually, never mind. NU is on a crazy move right now. I think it was this day, yeah, Thursday. So I didn't end up going for it because I was kind of scared and I wasn't really locked in. I literally just had a quick check on charts. I wasn't really up to date with like any funder. So I was like, I don't want to take this trade because if it hits stop loss, I'd be pissed. So that's like the basic. If you want to kind of get rid of so many of your losing trades, just literally ask yourself, if this hits stop loss, will I be annoyed? And if you will be annoyed, then the most likely you either don't know what's going on right now or you're not following your plan. That's it. That's simple. Always annoyed by a stop loss. I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Have you done crypto before? Curious about your thoughts on the fabulous crypto market. I actually just made my not first, but I was invested in crypto like ages ago, fucking like 2020 type thing, and obviously I total money out, like XRP, Solana, Bitcoin, that type thing. But I did actually just pump a bit. Oh, I should be up nicely right now. I got in about 83. Oh, I didn't put that much in. I was waiting for 75 because obviously that is this zone here is obviously a big ass zone. You got like 75k and then you've got about 50k. So these are two beautiful levels to get in. But I can't lie, I kind of just got in. I got paid in crypto for something, and I was like, you know what? Let me just slap it in Bitcoin, because I need to start my Bitcoin investment because I have a bunch of ETF holdings. Like all these, I have like an okay amount in them, like nothing crazy, but I have like quite a bit of money like spread over these. But obviously these are all very safe. And I don't know, I've always been kind of scared to invest into Bitcoin. Yeah, I've thrown a little bit of money, but obviously basically what I do with my savings is like I have a set amount of savings in my bank just as like a, you know, liquid backup. And then pretty much the majority of the other part of my savings just goes into ETFs, like long-term investments, like super safe investments. And obviously Bitcoin is a very good investment, but I've always been kind of scared just because of the risk. Obviously it's not a safe investment, it's kind of volatile. And obviously there's always the chance of Bitcoin just getting absolutely bummed. However, kind of realized recently that, I mean, like literally I saw the video on Twitter. Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, posted a video of like the US government have opened their first Bitcoin mining facility. Bro, that is insane. And the fact that most hedge funds, banks, and countries are in the process of developing their own Bitcoin reserves. Okay, yeah, that's when you know Bitcoin ain't going to zero, and it's kind of here to stay. If there's entire fucking countries investing into it, and the biggest hedge funds and asset managers in the world, then yeah, I don't think it's going to zero anytime soon. Yeah, it might dip and shit like anything does, but yeah, I need to start putting some money into Bitcoin because the return on Bitcoin is crazy. Obviously, I'm not going to go and put like fucking 80% of my holdings into it, but it'd be nice to bring it up to like 10-20%. That would be nice. But even from like what 83k that I got in roughly to all-time highs, that's 50% return. That's crazy. That is really good. And that's obviously just without even, you know, pushing to next highs, which is what, probably 150. I say that's probably the next leg up at least. 63. That's crazy how much of a difference it makes just by getting in a tiny bit earlier. 81. Perhaps it's a good time to buy some Bitcoins. Ruling on Trump's tariff legality is coming this week. What's that about? They make money off the fees, you big brain. They don't care if it goes to zero. What do you mean? What do you mean? So these hedge funds that are investing like 100 million into Bitcoin, they're only investing to make money off the fees. If the tariffs are ruled illegal, you're mooning. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. All the ETF that are getting released, as in Bitcoin ETFs or crypto ETFs type thing. Okay. Yeah, but it's not just the ETFs, it's the fact that they're creating like Bitcoin reserves and stuff. I wasn't as bothered about the ETF side. But yeah, no, I hear you. Okay, right, let's crack on anyway. BlackRock holds huge BTC and ETH stack, so yeah, I'm not surprised to be fair. Right. You're at NZ fucking day. Break retest looking absolutely beautiful. Hopefully every single one of you guys has that because that is gorgeous. Fib. I mean, it's 20 pips away, but I'm taking that. Yeah, hopefully it pushes a tiny bit lower so we have the 50 fib instead. That's really nice. And then you got this level, which does it line up with anything? I'm not going to sit here and force a fib. That is the only fib I'm drawing. Doesn't line up. I'm not going to force it from this or this because realistically the only other fib I'd look at is this entire move up, which again doesn't line up. Unless you want to go then big as fuck, but again that's just forcing shit. I don't know. Another break retest and 61 fib. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? As in like this shit? Oh, same fib. Oh, you're looking at that. Yeah, shit, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even see that, to be fair. Yep, I agree. Let me ping an alert, because that is nice. And I'll also have an alert set for this one over here. Yeah, they're both nice. Agreed. GA, did anyone take this break retest? I did not, luckily, once again. Tux, did you take this one? I'm guessing you did. Yeah, smoked. Eesh, I can't lie. I was lucky taking this week off. Well, not even taking a week off, but just being busy. Because I can't, that's like two. Did that work? Oh shit, was that? Wait, did I miss that trade? Oh wait, shit, we'll go over that in a sec. Anyway, yeah, that was nice. That was a very interesting trade. You had like this weird break retest with the 50 fib with the EMA. But again, we saw Aussie dollar and NZD shit. And I'm pretty sure, was that the reason for the spike? I don't even know. Probably not. I don't think so. No, it was the initial strength that fucked it up. Was it pound? Let's see. Could have been pound. Yeah, by the looks of it, pound did have a bit of a move. But yeah, that got fucked. So that is a no-go. We do have some nice shit now, however. This. That's not the nicest. 40 pips. And the market is kind of closed in a bit of an awkward place. If we were to go for that, let's say we just got a lower entry, and as long as it breached a 61, so as long as it, you know, did this, then I'd still take it. But obviously if it did something like that, then obviously I'm not taking it because the 61 confidence has now been used. Whereas if it does draw down into the 61, I'd still technically count the 61 as a confidence. But what I'm looking at here is this level. Bit of a bitch with the stop loss. Because again, I would be kind of pissed if we, you know, did that and then it worked. But I don't think it's too bad because it's still like, what, 30? 25. So I think that's possible. I'll set an alert for the low of this wick just to see what happens. But I'd need like quite a deep move past the fib. Have you taken a look at silver? Yeah, this shit is hot. This shit is hot as fuck. I actually have. Sorry for the app. This is my only bit of physical investment. I got this from London. Bit of silver paid. I think it's only like, wait, how much is it worth now? One sec. It's 120 grams. Come on, has it gone up? Oh, it's got, wait. How do I like, right. 100 gram silver bars from 200. Mine's 120 grams. Here we go. Come on, how much money have we got? Come on. 120. It's pretty sure it's 99. 999. Oh, 160 quid. Come on. Take that £160 investment into silver here. Look at that. I am rich. I also got that, by the way. I spent, I think, 60 on that. Yeah, £60. Pretty cool. Anyway. Did you learn much about using silver as a complement when you were mentored by Seb? I mean, we kind of already knew that one, to be fair. That was just like pretty basic. All it is literally, well, I mean, silver and gold don't always align. They align quite a lot of the time, but there's often also times where they don't align. And they don't correlate, sorry, not align. But yeah, I mean, literally, if you have silver and gold coming to a level at the same time, that's just like a basic complement. It's like looking at two USD pairs type thing. That's just a pretty basic one. But yeah, that's nice. I forgot that I got mentored by Seb for 2 weeks. No, I got mentored for a little bit longer, to be fair. But does that mean we're going into a recession? I don't think so. I mean, and what? I mean, who? And it's not like sorry, just because silver's going up, every single country is going into a recession. I mean, I think we're far from recession. The recession threats kind of disappeared beginning of this year. I think last year actually. I think we're nowhere near a recession anymore. Inflation threats were obviously a bit of a concern. 3 to 6 months ago, but now it's kind of chilled out, right? Funda bitch. I mean, I was updated with the fundamentals, but Lytix is now the fundamental guy. When silver goes up, it indicates economy is shit. I mean, silver has been squeezed for like, I mean, if you look at the silver squeeze, that was like a massive, I can't remember, was it like 20 years ago or some shit? There was a massive thing about how the ratio between silver and gold historically is set at a certain level, and it's been absolutely squeezed the fuck out of, like shorted by big firms and shit. Like, anyway, I'm rambling there, I don't know. But yeah, it's like Tuck said, it's basically just a safe haven. When when there's uncertainty and fear, then you'll see commodities go up. Mainly gold. Yeah, but bro, look, the silver squeeze, the big silver squeeze. That's 2025. I don't know. I watched like a full fucking like 2-hour fucking documentary on that shit. Anyway, sorry. GA nice, yep. GN. Okay, let's get rid of some shit here. Bam, bam, bam. Did take that break retest, that was nice. I have nothing on GN. You can maybe go for that little break retest there if you want to be a little degen. I mean, it is like kind of one of the only levels on that move. Kind of. Let's see what you've got. Hello? GA. Oh shit, you're on GA. 1 sec. Hell nah. I'm not a fan of that. That's a little too small for me. Whoa. Okay, Leon. Careful there, mate. No, I'm not a huge fan. I don't think that's significant enough to be considered. But one thing, Hemo, why are you not looking at this as level, but you're looking at that?
Just looking at it for the break retest later in the week, potentially, if it gets a bit further away and comes back in.
But are you not interested in just this as a level? Because for me, I
hadn't looked at it initially. No, not until we'd spoken about it. But I haven't looked at it now. Not on its own.
Tux, what are you talking shit about? He loves that line. What, as in like, why do you like that level but not this level? Bro, I've got to play devil's advocate. I'm just trying to help people out, you know. This guy just rage baiting. Like, I'm not bothered if you had a pound for every time I heard that. Right. So I'm not bothered about how you guys trade. Like, if you trade degen levels, this isn't really I mean, it's kind of a degen level for me at least. But if you guys trade tiny levels like this, I could buy 218 grams of silver. Yeah, I don't care if you trade these type of levels or the big levels. All you need literally is just consistency. And like, if you are seeing that as a level, but you're not seeing that as a level, that confuses me. And if you're seeing this as a level, but not that as a level, when this has way more significance and way more structure, and it's just bigger, I don't understand why you wouldn't see that level, but you see that level. That's it. Because then obviously in your results and your trading results, there's not going to be consistency. So when you're doing your data collection and backtesting and you're just general trading, when you're looking at it, there's just no pattern, there's no consistency. So it's going to be hard to improve as a trader if you're not consistent in the things you're taking. That's all.
I was just looking with that break retest level. If the price gets down to the level that you're talking about,
yeah,
then there's actually a fib on that break retest as well, from the top down to the.
So would you take that break retest like if it came back to it tomorrow type thing, or would you need it to push lower?
Yeah, I'd want it lower and then a fib lining up, hopefully. So
okay.
Yeah, but from the wick at the top, if you draw the fib down to the level you were telling me,
yeah, you could have like a 38.
Yeah. So if it does that sort of, it's close. I wouldn't take it on its own though, but if it had a fib there.
Yeah, exactly. So let's give it to some time to mature. That's got to mature like a little fucking piece of cheddar. Got to give it some time to little, sit in its shit and just, build up the fucking taste and stuff like that. You gotta let it mature a little bit, do its thing, and then bam, it becomes fucking tasty as fuck. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. GN, we're almost there. Absolutely nothing on GN. That break retest is not very nice at all. I'm not a huge fan. But I mean, these levels are pretty shit as well. If we see nothing done this entire move up, that is the only level. Apart from that, you've got that all the way up there, but I doubt it's going to do 500 pips without a decent pullback somewhere. So looking for that decent pullback, it has to be here. Unless we, obviously, if we do it like, from one of these levels and a move, then obviously I'm not going to be interested in this. But if we do see a pullback all the way up here, I will take it. That's a 250 pip move. And for buys, literally just this all the way down here. I'm not really interested in like any of these things. So yes, that's it for GN. I have another DGen trade. No, don't tell me. It's gonna be, I'm not gonna look. I'm putting my hand in front of it. Oh, that's Tux anyway. It surely can't. I feel like it's gonna be like this 23 fib with that level, or is it a buy or a sell? Or you're gonna be looking at that. One of those two. They're the only DGen options I see. Here we go. You know what? I mean, I don't hate it. With the EMA and a trend line. You know what? I'm not actually a big hater there, to be fair. However, yeah, I'm not a massive hater. That is a good trend line. That is a really nice trend line. Let's see if it duplicates as well. I've got a feeling that duplicates perfectly. Holy shit, you've got a beautiful trend line there, mate. Because those two highs are pretty much spot on. So, you know what? Mo, fair play, mate. Fair play. That isn't a bit of me, but fair play. That's all right. I'm not gonna hate on that one. Tux had fucking skipping ahead of us, GJ. Okay, the only other level that has formed is this, and the only fib I'm drawing is this. So we have the 61, which yes is valid, and we also have the 38. Let's see what Tux has done. Ah, yeah, he copied me. Of course he fucking did. You saw my chart before, didn't he? Yeah, copycat. Fucking hell. Okay, so 38 fib, 61 fib. I've got the same. Okay, so you both copied. Nice. Of course, you wait until you see my chart and then say that. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, that's nice. That is a nice trade. So we'll see. I mean, it's not the cleanest with the fib being below. GU. Let me do UJ, then we'll quickly look at your GU trade. Ew. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I'll take this, but I won't take it from the fib. I'll take it from the level. So yeah, I do like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna enter all the way up here at first confidence. I don't really like that. What, even if we went 50? Nah, I'd wait and go a bit lower. Something like that and go lower, like 45, maybe even 40. Yeah, I do like that. UJ is nice. That is nice. And it could align with... No, it couldn't. So yeah, that's about it on UJ. Next one is Tux's GU. Cyber Monday sale. One sec, let me just quickly check the offers on this shit. Is it only yearly? Bro, I'm such a cheapskate. I know yearly is technically better, but I don't want to spend fucking 200 quid. I know I'm saving money, but that is good. Eh? Wait, oh no, I do this one. Never mind. I ain't on that. Fucking hell. 126 quid. You only save £5 a month. And you can't do monthly. No, that's shit. Oh shit, wait, no, I'm on this. Huh? I need to downgrade. Premium. Premium? You're on premium? What the fuck do you need premium for? Your one remaining day. Oh shit, one sec. I don't want to get charged for that shit. One sec, let me just fucking claim my free shit real quick. Fucking partner program. Where is it? Fucking one sec, let me just hide this shit real quick. I don't want to dox myself. Because I'm an influencer and you guys use my links, the cool thing is I get money, and I can spend that money on fucking subscriptions, which is pretty cool. Here we go. Change plan. Oh fuck, I don't know how to do it. Fucking hell. How the fuck do I do this shit? Clicks. Reports, finance. Available to claim $53. More. Redeem. Oh hey, there we go. 1 month. Oh shit. Oh my god, thank fuck that's my old address. Holy shit. Kind of like half doxed myself there. Okay, it's my old address, that's cool. Plus balance well spent. There we go. Cool. Right. Take classic. Oh, docs it. Yeah, so the guy's a bit of a Dumbo, isn't he? £5 a month would buy you another silver bar in a year, Leon. That is true. Hookers. That's a random word to put after that sentence. Yeah, no, I can't be arsed. I don't like paying for things yearly because I'm a cheap fuck. Oh shit, I just realized we have the 38 fib as well. Okay. Hey, none of you guys had a 38 fib. I bet you're going to copy me now and say, oh yeah, I did, yeah, I did. I don't know any hookers charging £5, apart from your mum. Oh my god, sorry. Never mind, that was mean. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, that was, yeah, sorry. Okay. He fell for that one. Oh, he's left. He's just left the server. I'm playing Imagine. That'd be funny. Remember when, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a guy in here. We did like, on April 1st, right? On the April 1st, I did a 500k prop firm giveaway. Okay. For ABC funding, and if you click the website, it was like a never-end, like forever loading website, right? It was something like this. It was basically It was something like this, where it just like forever loaded, that type thing. And that was the link to the prop firm. Okay, and I said 500k giveaway with ABC funding. And this was the link. And obviously he won it. It was on April 1st. And I was like, haha, April 1st. But when I say this guy took it to heart, he then like hopped in a live stream. And then in chat was like, Leon, you ginger bastard, I hope your mum dies. Like, da 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 da. Like, going off. At first I thought he was joking. I was like, oh yeah, sorry about that, mate. But then he just kept on going. He was like, da da da. Like, I'm going to shag your mum. Da 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 da. I was like, fucking hell. Like, this guy was like so annoyed. So pissed. I was like, fucking hell, mate. It's only a joke. Ended up banning him because he just like wouldn't shut up about my mum. So he had to disappear. Yeah, I remember that. Power abuse. It was funny. It was funny. He was absolutely abusing me in here though. So, yeah. Then me and Ruben kept chirping him. Yeah. You're like, oh, how's 500k funded? Anyway, we had this is gold 1 hour. So if we go over last week, what happened? Let's see what trades were. So, Hemo, we'll cover. You slow me a 5k account. Oh, one sec. Tux. Let me just go to our messages real quick, okay? I said, here we go. What's that? Sec. You can see it in the top left there. Hey, can you create an account with EE and then send me over your email? No reply. Huh. That was on the 13th. That was 17 days ago. So, tough luck, mate. The account's expired. Dick pic incoming. Oh my god, imagine, bro. You could have got me so hard there. Whilst I was on chat, you could have posted something terrible. You know, can you enlarge the image for him? Opportunity wasted. You know who's really good at doing that is Cena. Cena will send a chart in, and on the chart he will put an image of bad stuff on the chart, and he'll go like, Leon, what do you think of my GU analysis? I click the chart and bam, it's a giant swastika or something. He is good at doing it. Cena got raided by okay, I'm not going to say that. Okay, anyway, gold. So quick lesson, Hemo. Gold 1 hour. Strip it down to the basics. All we look at is basically a level and a fib. That's it. Or a level and a breach of previous level. That's the two main things we look at. That is it. No timing, alignment. Psych levels you can kind of do, but some of us do, some of us don't. But like, for example, I don't. So the only thing is literally a breach of previous level or a fib. And that's it. But the only thing is you don't want to treat gold how you treat it daily, because obviously you're looking at like quite degenerate-ish levels. So for example here, I would not be looking at like levels like this, or tiny levels like this. I'd rather not. Are you class? Yes, I'll go over it now. I would go over, I would class levels as things with like, I don't know, decent wicks or like just decent structure. So if I was to, you know what, we'll kind of do it like, you know what, here we go. Oh, this is going to be fun. Some live fucking back testing. Let me go on a new chart. Forex com. Here we go. Let's go this. I'm going to go, close my eyes. There. Reset chart. Shit, there's already a bunch of levels on there. They're all psych levels anyway. So we're on the 1 hour. So here's what I would look at right now. Spoiler. That's crazy. You're lucky I didn't open that. So this is gold 1 hour. Right now, all of these levels are disgusting. Every single one is disgusting. That break retest might be the only good level. All these little levels, not a huge fan. So I don't know. This is very messy right now, and even the fib is awkward as fuck.
The level you're drawing the fib from doesn't look that bad.
What?
The level that you're drawing the fib from doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that small.
No, this is okay. Sorry. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. To be fair, zooming out, that doesn't look that bad, and the break retest, that actually doesn't look that bad once you zoom out. The fib is a bit awkward because obviously you're either drawing out of the big move or the most recent push up. And would you class the most recent push up from like here or here? I don't know. So let's say it's there anyway. So the 61 fib, that would be like a nice break retest. Now, we used to go $4 stop loss, 60 pip tape, well, 40, 60 basically. So this shit's a bit messed up. 600, 400. Yeah, so that was what we used to do. 1 to 1.5. However, gold has been moving crazy as fuck recently. So I basically extended this to roughly 60, 90. So that is like the rough go-to for gold. All of us go at least 1.5 or above risk reward, and a few people go 1 to 2. Someone in YouTube says, can you tell me your biggest lesson in trading journey and where are you from? Okay, I'll quickly answer that. I'm from Manchester in the UK, and my biggest lesson is biggest lesson from trading. Don't hold through FOMC, dickhead. No, like on a serious note, I'd say that let me actually answer that. I would say like the biggest lesson is more like a fucking, I know this is like, oh, bit fucking deep and shit, but like, I think I've learned that life is just like ups and downs. I don't know, like life isn't just a linear line. It's same with trading. Like trading will not just exponentially do well. It's gonna be good and bad and good and shit and good and shit. And the entire purpose of trading is just to test how consistent you can be during the shit. That's it. And obviously the wins as well, but literally life is like the charts. There you go. Hopefully a good fucking chart like gold or some shit. But that's it. It's like, and also trading is just like a reflection of everything you do in your life, like how disciplined you are. Everything that you do in your real life reflects. Like, are you a fat bastard, don't go gym, eat unhealthily, really bad schedule, you don't journal, all this shit, then it'll show in your trading. But if you're the type of person who is disciplined and is strict and whatever, let's say, obviously if you go to the gym, you're eating good and stuff, you obviously have a bit of discipline to you, that type of thing, and you know how to journal and like reflect on your bads and your goods. So everything you do in real life will affect your trading. And I think that's why it kind of reflects back to real life and how it's just all ups and downs and it's just all one big test. And can you stay consistent regardless of your emotions? Whether you wake up feeling like absolute shit versus on top of the world, you're a cocky bastard because you're on a 10 win streak, can you still execute the exact same? And I guess that's just kind of discipline as a whole. Like, how well can you execute your plan regardless of your emotions or your situation? That's kind of discipline. And again, that's trading, which is why trading is so good, because it's literally just, it rewards. It's not a pay to win type shit. It's literally just, it rewards those who just, it's not even work the hardest, it's work the most consistently. That's it. So I don't know. There's kind of a lot to it. But I don't know. Trading's like taught me a lot about just myself and just, I don't know. It's helped me like kind of chill out and look at life a bit slower. I don't know, and just realize that, yeah, fucking hell, there is downs, and just because you're having a down right now don't mean it's gonna last, and you've got to push through that fucking down to get to the highs. And I think the entire goal of life is like just everyone's life journey starts off right like this, right? That's it. It's just highs and lows, highs and lows. For the average person, obviously some people's it's different, but I think as a whole, like, it's to reduce these highs and lows as much as possible. that's like kind of the aim. I think that's like a nice aim to have. Obviously, you're still gonna like, it is completely natural to have like these dips, but it's trying to reduce the dips and reduce the highs. Because again, these highs are where you get full of yourself and you're overconfident and all this shit. So I think it's just like trying to turn this into that, which is kind of unrealistic, but I think that's the goal. I don't know. But yeah, that's what, yeah, anyway. Yeah, that was a really quick answer. Anyway, yeah, but honestly, I would recommend trading to every single person, regardless of how thick or smart they are, because honestly, it can teach you so much about yourself. Just try trading for a year. Like, again, like, I cannot explain trading psychology to someone who doesn't trade. Like, I bet you guys can't. Like, when you say, oh, I've revenge traded, or I don't know, like, you know, emotions when you lose a trade. Like, still to this day, I've been trading 6 years, right? And still, if I have a losing week where, like, I can go from winning 2 trades in a week, okay? And I'm feeling really good about trading. I want to talk to people about it. I want to make videos about it. And I'm feeling confident that I'm, like, doing okay. And then the next week, I can go and lose 2 trades in a row. And straight away, I'm like, like, I don't know. I feel my emotions there, and it's like, fuck, that is so annoying. And I don't know. I kind of don't want to talk about it type thing. But my emotions aren't bad to the point where it then affects my actions. My actions still stay the complete same. It's just 6 years in, and still my emotions are there, which is crazy. And I cannot explain that process to anyone. It sounds stupid, apart from you guys that trade. And I think, like, this and a few other jobs is probably one of the only, like, job/experiences/hustles where you can actually go that deep with your emotions. Nothing worse than having to tell my wife that I blew another account. Yeah, like, yeah. Same with me, like, telling my girlfriend, like, obviously I've been trading for 6 years now, and my girlfriend's like, obviously I've had, like, some really good periods, really good payouts and stuff. But then, like, I guess it's kind of like for all the young guys that are trying to make it, and they tell their parents and their friends, and then after a year or two, obviously all your friends expect you to be fucking millionaires, and they're asking you, oh, how's the trading thing going? You got a fucking Ferrari yet? And you're there still on a fucking demo account, and you're too afraid to tell them that it's going absolute shit. Like, I don't know. Don't know where I was going with that. I can't lie, I've just lost my train of thought. I've never been liquidated. No, I've never blown an account. Ah, shit, no, I did blow an account, like, on my first week, where I put in, like, 150 and flipped it to, like, 750 and then lost it in a day at college. I placed 1.2 lots on a £700 account with no stop loss. Over 3 trades, like 0.4 lots, 0.4 lots, 0.4 lots type thing. And I got margin called, and it basically didn't allow me to close the trades, and I was there fucking minus £600 down, and I was like, close the trade, close the trade. It wouldn't let me close the trade. I was like, this stupid fucking app, it says it's a scam, it's not letting me close the trade. Didn't know I got margin called. But that's the only time I've ever blew an account. Apart from that, I've never blew an account. I've always been, like, my biggest problem is, like, I've been very conservative. Most people have the problem of over trading. I had the problem of under trading, which good and bad, obviously, because yes, I'm safer and I know how to preserve my capital, but at the same time, it then limits my progress and limits my learning. Because to learn, you need to make mistakes. But if I'm only taking 1 trade every 2 weeks, you guys are taking 10 a week. You're gonna learn fucking so much faster than me. So that was, like, one of my biggest problems. So, yeah, I guess so. This is why 95% of retail lose their money and get back to that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Need to find a balance. Yeah, exactly. I think the entire purpose of this is just to find balance. I think, but it's easier said than done. It's a tough journey. It's not fucking easy, man. Yeah. Yeah, gold 61 fib. Let's see if this works. And then what I'll do is, I mean, that's not much. I mean, sure. I mean, we'll give it a go for fucking test purposes. But then, basically, if we see a breach of this level, and I'll then go for that level, basically. Tiny bit higher. Let's see. Yeah, that was defo news. Defo news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was news. I didn't take that trade. So yeah, I wouldn't have taken that. Anal. Yeah, no, it's 100% news. That this backup work. I don't know what the fuck that backup is, but okay. Let me show a better example because that was 100% news. Yep. Not going for the high. Okay. Maybe. Oh, fuck. Let's get rid of that. What levels are nice on this move? Now that's the only like decent wick. Apart from that, I mean, you got the break retest, but again, it's kind of messy with that. I'm not a huge fan. Let's quickly see if that lines up. It does, 50 fib, so I will take that, enter on the fib. Okay, never mind. Okay, now we have a beautiful break retest. I'll also, the minimum for a fib is $25. Which that's $41, so that is more than fine. So basically that is a valid fib to draw. And now what you have there is absolute shit. That's what you have, because now you've got the 61, which is gonna cut into this. One sec, let me just redo this. 900, 600, right, this is gonna hit take profit, and then that's it, live stream done. So this is really awkward because obviously you've got the 61 right on the stop loss. So this is an absolute shitter of a trade. And I feel like...
Would you not just take that as a backup though?
Yeah, but... What? No, because what's the point in it tapping your stop loss by a pip? Like, I'd much rather just go for a bigger position here. Something like this, and still go 1 to 1.5 and just make it a bigger position. There's no point hitting a stop loss by a few pips. So I'd probably, let's see. Oh, it's missed anyway. That's missed. That would have been a cancel. That would have been a cancel. As you can see, it went here and here. Yeah, that's a miss. So that was close. Okay. Okay, well, this isn't going the best so far, but I promise it is good. It is good.
How accurate is it on gold 1 hour with the fib and key level?
What's that, sorry?
How accurate is it? Like just key levels and fibs on 1 hour?
Yeah, literally.
Do you find it's accurate though, or do you get like sort of 50-50 or like 60% wins or whatever?
I'd say about 60%.
Yeah.
Yeah. About 60%. Let's see. Let's see. This one's gonna hit take profit. Here we go. Oh.
Ooh.
Anyway, the trade worked. There you go. I would have entered higher, of course. I would have got tapped.
You know, when you were saying that with the key levels, you want to, if it's just a level, you want to see break a previous level into the level. Do you trade cycle levels the same on the 1 hour, like a break of level into a cycle level?
Personally, no. Is Tux still in here? Tux, I think Tux used to. But no, I don't know. Here's another nice level. I feel like I just missed. That fib's a bit shit. That's 61 fib there. No, it's still valid. That's okay. This is really annoying. One sec. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be a nice little take profit here. Fuck, that looks really big. Where are we? October. That kind of missed at the same time though. Okay, yeah, now I'm cancelling. That's 2 decent rejections.
I thought you were looking at 61.
Yeah, however, my entry was about here, and it's missed by probably 30-ish pips, 40 pips, and done 100 plus twice. So even though I am looking at 61, still, like, you got to look at this level as a whole. Like, that's our area of interest, the wick.
Yeah.
And technically it's tapped into this twice and done a move. So I'm okay. I wouldn't take that, which, yeah, we got let off. Fuck me. So this is the only thing with gold. There's quite a lot of news-driven moves, and you can't really hold pendants because, I mean, as you can see, you can get fucked. So like right now, that break retest looks fucking delicious, but you would be suicidal to take that trade right now.
That'll work now.
Okay. Well, we'll see now, because if momentum slows, now we can take it. Okay. Yeah, now I'll take it. So that's obviously where we had news, and now it's kind of slowed. So now we're good to take it. So let's see if that lines up with Fib. This is going to be the best trade you've ever seen in your life. Oh.
Not quite.
Ah, shit.
Take level on its own.
Okay, we're going to take it for the stream. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This is going to be an insane trade. We're going to go 60 stop loss, and we're going to target the lows. Just watch this. Got it? Crazy trade.
About. Leon's committed.
Oh man, bro, this back testing shit is so gay. Oh, so gay. So I would have actually had like a 80 pip stop loss on that, I reckon.
I mean, it's technically another break retest there though. That one will work now to the lows.
Okay, yeah, back testing isn't for me. Anyway, guys, this is just like practice. I wouldn't have actually taken any of these trades because none of them were valid. Okay, so I'm minus 1% down, okay? That's what we're pretending. Right, minus 1% down. Oh my god, that backup worked as well.
I just said that the backup will work to the
lowest.
lowest.
You did just say that. Yeah. Okay, right. There we go. Right, here we go. We got a trade. We got a trade. 61. Bam. And also, this 38. Just one more candle. Oh.
The highs normal.
Okay, we'll probably have this break retest. Here we go. About to see some action. So that's... Oh, I need to... Let me draw this fib. Most recent push. 61 fib. So I will take that with 60 pip stop loss if it comes down. There we go. That is what we like to see. So now we're up 0.5%, okay? Because that would have been a 60 stop loss, 90 take profit.
What are you risking nowadays, Leon?
1% every trade, no matter what.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so we're up 0.5%. Second trade is about to hit take profit as well once it comes down. Watch. Okay, never mind. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, that's a bit of a shitter one to draw the fib, isn't it? Huh. I mean, you got that, but then I want to draw like the most recent push, but if... I kind of want to draw it from that wick, but I don't know if that's like... Oh, no, I feel like that's a... Oh, shit, I just realized we have the big ass 23. Okay, so that's really nice. However, I feel like I'd probably take that as a 4-hour trade instead, because you've got this just below. So, like, bang on the 60 mark, we have this, which is shit. So I would make this a bigger trade. I'd go like 90. Make it 1 to 1.5. I'd go something like this, most likely. It's most likely going to miss, but we'll see. Oh shit, I just realized the psychological levels there as well. At 4k, 3.9k, so there's a high chance this misses because I've gone below the psych. Okay, Alec, before you go. Oh, he's already gone. No, he's still here. Are you ready? Let me just hit this take profit and then you can go. Oh, no. So it did do it from the psych. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, but that's gold 1 hour. It is actually really nice because a lot of these trades as well you can easily hold for 1 to 2. easy. I need to do some back testing, to be fair, and just see the difference between 1 to 1.5 and 1 to 2. Yeah. But yeah, gold 1 hour is really, really nice. I know it didn't look too good there. There was a few, well, I mean, quite a lot of these are news trades. So the only thing is with gold is you can't hold pendants. Like, you can't hold overnight pendants, and you've got to be on top of any red folder news. New Zealand, Australia, USD, any news you got to be on top of, because quite a lot of these are just big ass news candles or news driven moves. So to be fair, quite a few of these stop losses I wouldn't have actually taken. You just got to be on top of the news and shit. But yeah, it is really nice. It is really nice. I think about 95% of my trades this year have been gold 1 hour. Every single one has been 1 to 1.5, which is crazy.
Didn't you used to enter with the momentum, with like the pullback and like with the news on gold? Didn't you used to enter with like a fib with the momentum?
Yeah, that was a 1 minute time frame after news released. So I mean, I'll show you. Let's say this news. Let me find out where it comes out. I'm guessing it's at 2 o'clock. No, 2:30. Wait for it. Now. Okay, 3 o'clock. Oh, okay, it wasn't news. Okay, that was like a... what I'd be looking for is like a strict move. Let's see, like a... It's like, is that news? I don't know. No, it's not. Fuck. Yeah, so basically what you do is wait for a 1 minute candle, and what you need to do is wait for news to be basically the move. So this is gold down, which means US dollar is gaining strength. So what you'd want is, let's say it was a US dollar like PPI or some shit, and there's like another data, let's say fucking retail sales at the same time. You'd want them both to come out positive, and you need the chart to obviously show that as well. So if these are both in line and the chart's in line, what you'd do is you'd wait for the 1 minute candle to close, wait for the 20, I mean, it depends, like between 23 and 38% retest, and then you'd basically
What's it?
oh wait, shit, no, I didn't do that. No, you'd wait for the 61 with stop loss below the next level. It's normally a break and retest like this, and then the target would be the fib or like more than the fib. So that would be the trade. That's how you did it. I'd have to find a news release quickly, and I can kind of show it you. Let's see if we can find one. There's no like, surely like something from here has. Oh, come on, where's yeah, one of these wicks here surely has, no, fuck off, surely has to be news. Go to the 1 minute time. Okay, it's spread. No, what the fuck is that? 8 AM. Using some dodgy ass broker. Maybe one of these moves here. Okay, I can't find shit for the life of me. I just want a good candle for news. Never mind. I'll have to. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Maybe.
6:30. That's a really awkward time. No news releases at 6:30.
FOMC is usually around that, isn't it?
That's true. FOMC does actually release us. Yeah.
13. Oh no, this was NFP.
6:30. Oh yeah, you know it could have.
Yeah, I
been
remember because it was on Thursday after the market.
Because government shut down. Yeah. Okay, well it didn't work there either. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, gold 1 hour is really nice. I would just mainly focus on that if I was you, because you can catch so many trades. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, probably will do, to be fair. Like, I'll set some pendings on the daily for everything else, and just sit down in front of the 1 hour for it.
Yeah.
Usually traded on the 5 minute.
5 minute? Hell no. Hell no.
For me, it works fine.
Yeah, you know that's fair, but I do not have the time for that. No chance. I'll stick to the 1 hour being the lowest. I don't even have time for the 1 hour at the minute. I've been so fucking busy, man. I think I looked at the charts once last week for about 30 seconds. Oops. Yeah. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna disappear. But I'll stay in Discord for a minute. So YouTube, thank you guys for hopping in. We got a few people in there. Yeah, appreciate it. I'll see you guys next Sunday.